going to
time
go
for
to.
Singing River?
It is. No, it's time to go to Margaret.
Let's take a call.
Margaret has been on hold. Margaret,
enough,
our
Margaret.
good friend from
Thank you.
Biloxi. What can we help you with?
Hi. 10 months ago, I had to have extensive neck and back surgery, which was a success. And after the surgery, of course, they took a CAT scan to make sure that all the pins and everything were in place and all the hardware. And then 3 weeks ago, I had to go back and have another CAT scan just to follow up. And it turns out I went in to talk with the doctor, but it wasn't the doctor. It happened to be the physician assistant.
Okay.
And he was showing me, he pulled it up and showed me everything looked good. And then he said, the thing I'm concerned about is this mass in your upper left lung lobe. It's more than doubled. I said, what mass?
Yeah.
He said, the mass that you have, it was 0.4 centimeters after your surgery, and now it's 1.6. I said, I questioned him. I said, are you talking about me?
Right.
I gave him my name and my birthday. I said, you might have the wrong person. He said, no, I'm talking about you. I said, why wasn't I told about this?
Right.
So right then they faxed over to an oncologist on the coast here, and I've since the last couple of weeks been having a deluge of tests, and they've determined I have lung cancer.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm thinking, if this would have been caught earlier, maybe I wouldn't have to go through all of this.
Margaret, this is serious business right here.
It
Matt,
sure is.
there's a lot to unpack here.
No, Margaret, I have
What
to
do you
tell
think?
you. No, Margaret, you definitely, you know, you sound upset, and I don't blame you. I would be upset. You know, this is something you should have been told at the time, even though you were going in for neck and back surgery, and I'm glad that went well. If they saw something on the, you know, your x-rays, CT scan that they should have told you, you should have been informed of that. So you're right to be angry. You're right to have some questions that very well could be a problem for the physician or whoever was treating you at that time. Absolutely, I'd follow up with this because you're right. If you know, I mean, obviously time is of the essence, and you know, more than doubled. So it sounds like it's a very aggressive form. And so if you'd have known, there may be some things you could have done that maybe you don't have those options now. So I would definitely follow up with some legal counsel on this and take a look at this. I'm sorry you're going through this. This does happen, unfortunately. It doesn't make it right and doesn't make it fair, but you definitely need to follow up with this.
Something Margaret can't handle on her own.
Oh, Lord, no. She's got enough on her plate, obviously, trying to get well, trying to get healthy, but absolutely, you know, she needs to follow up with this for sure.
Matt needs to look for an attorney that does medical malpractice. I'm not trying to jump the gun here, but
well, you're on the right trail, Kenny, and this is kind of a classic example, Margaret. You know, it's okay to kind of interview your lawyer. You know, not every lawyer does every kind of work. I mean, if you would come to my office, there are things you could talk about that I could say I'm technically could handle that, but I'm probably not the guy for you. There are other people that do it every day. So you want lawyers that do this constantly. You want lawyers that specialize in this area, and particularly med malpractice. If it ends up going that way, it is a very specialized area of law. It's very particular. It's very high end. So you've got to make sure you have the right firm that has not only the experience but the resources. And they're very expensive cases to prosecute on the plaintiff's side. A lot of experts, a lot of money out the door. And so you've got to make you got to make sure the firm that you pick has the horsepower to to give you the results you want.
Right. So maybe not like a criminal attorney would not be the way to go there.
Absolutely not.
Maybe not a family not attorney. You need to look kind of for one of those.
You do. You need actually a personal injury law firm and one that specializes in a lot of med mal. Absolutely.
Okay. Margaret, thank you so much for the call tonight.
Time is of the essence, and I'm sorry about what you're dealing with, but time is of the essence. Statute of limitations for med mal is very short, sometimes as short as a year, so please don't wait any further.
Okay, Margaret, thank you so much for the call tonight. Best of luck moving forward.